I'm syncing. I'm syncing up the video for part 2.
Hey, Walter.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? This is part 2. If you're watching part 2, then you messed up. Go watch part 1 on Chase's channel because we're telling a wonderful story about how once upon a time, a few weeks ago, as of recording this video, we were in New York.
New York.
We had an airport adventure, more or less, but we weren't. I'm not going to regale you with what happened. I'm assuming you just came from there, so I'll shut up now.
My God.
That's pretty close.
A mobile wall just rode past me.
So anyway, you had just gotten your ticket, finally, eventually, and I'm sitting there at the terminal in my PJs waiting for you, eating some chicken nuggets.
You did have the most stereotypical Walter PJ situation going on. We're like, I got my Jets PJs, I'm good.
I was sitting there like a sad little child looking up the alley, waiting for you to walk down, like, is Daddy coming home? I was just sitting there.
And then it was just like, here's my ticket. And the lady starts questioning what actually happened. I'm like, I did what you told me to do.
I went through your lines.
I literally did what you told me to do. That is what happened. Now, can I please go through? And I was like, okay, I don't get to eat with Walter now, so I'll grab chips and I'll grab tea. And then, like, I ran down to the end of the terminal and I sit there and I'm like, chips, stuff them into my face.
So we got food and we got there before the plane took off. We're like, awesome, we're actually gonna make it. Like, we were right on time. We're about to board the plane, and this lady scanning all the tickets to get on the plane has got, like, not just attitude, but like tude. Like,
yeah.
She's all waving her hands and like, okay, ma'am, you're gonna have to go back to the line. You and all this, like, she's not putting up with. She's had a longer day than both of us combined, it seems. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't let anything go wrong. But something went wrong. Chase, what did she do to you?
Well, like, I think that, like, foreign lady really pissed her off.
Oh, yeah.
Because that lady seemed like she was nice, but then the foreign lady goes, what is bag? What is check bag?
There was a stereotypical movie moment in an airport where the person in front of us didn't speak English, and she's like, can I check my bag? And the attendant lady's like, no, ma'am, you can't. You want to check it? I'm asking as nicely as I can. And we're like, okay.
Do you remember when that lady said, my English, very bad? And the attendant lady said, no, ma'am, your English is as good as mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, I loved it. I literally cracked up in my heart when she said that. I'm like, yes, this is great. Until it was my turn to deal with the lady. And suddenly, that was not as funny anymore, because it was like, oh, today's not a good day for you? Crap. So when I got my ticket redone, I found out that the guy that reprinted my ticket, something about, he created almost like a paid invoice or something.
Yeah, but not an actual ticket.
Yeah, not for my ticket, for a new ticket. And he didn't give me the new ticket, he just gave me the invoice for the new ticket.
So stupid.
So when I handed her my ticket, and I asked the guy, I was like, so what do I give the lady for the plane? Like, he's like, just give her all this, she'll know what to do with it. And she scans my old ticket, which I guess had been, like, taken out of the system. And then she's like, this isn't a ticket, or your ticket's not working. And I'm like, okay, so what do I do? So she, like, sits me aside, and again, Walter's behind me.
We're like the last people in line at this point, because everyone else go, and we're standing there like, are we going to be able to leave today?
Well, because we had that situation, and Walter's like, no, I'm not leaving you again this time. No. Walter stands next to me on the side like this. He's just like, nope.
I'm not going without my bestie.
We will not enter. You will not get either of our presents if you don't let him on this plane. So she puts us to the side, makes it, everybody gets on the plane first.
Ah, look out, it's hard.
Jesus. So she starts dealing with my ticket. Me and Walter are sitting there. She pulls her friend over. She's like, can you deal with this? She starts dealing with it, and then the other lady gets back on it, so she starts dealing with it. Just this back and forth shenanigan-filled thing. Finally, they do something, and it was literally like they didn't have to do anything. They just scanned one ticket before they scanned the other one. Thought it.
Anyway, okay. So we did eventually get on the plane, right? And then I was like, okay, it's over, we're on the plane. Not over. There's a little bit more drama, just a little bit. But we're sitting there, about to take off. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I had this grand scheme about how our seats aren't next to each other, but I'm going to look at the two people and profile them who are in each other's seats and see if we can switch.
Yeah, so we had both window seats, which is typically awesome unless you're wanting to fly with your friend, in which case 2 window seats are not the best thing. So Walter had this genius idea because he reads people well, supposedly. What was your plan?
Well, basically, I was like, if there's a young and impressionable lady, I got this. And there was. Didn't do any flattery or anything. I just said, hey, my friend is here. Do you want a window seat? I wanted to sit with him. He's like, sure. See how flattering that was, how I did that?
Oh, man.
Anyway, I was
flattered.
aroused, but anyway, so she switched, and I was like, yes, we got seats together, even though we weren't supposed to. Like, this is great. And then we're sitting there, we're taking off, and then she just goes, where's my phone? I'm like, what now? We checked where we could, like, you know, packets on the floor, and then we were like, well, the one other place it could be is in the cargo bin, and he's like, maybe it's with my helmet, and like, there's very little chance that maybe it fell. Maybe it fell out. And then I said, as soon as the seatbelt light comes off, I'm gonna go check in the helmet. And he's like, there's no way it's in there because the phone wouldn't just sit in the helmet. Sure enough, it had wedged itself in there.
I'm over here panicking. I'm like, if I don't have my phone, I can't call Heather when I get home. I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm like screwed basically. But eventually we found the phone and it all worked out well and everybody was happy-go-lucky. And I think
that's the end of that story.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the story because everything after that was pretty awesome.
And the reason we're telling it now is because it was quite an ordeal at the time, but it wasn't something we could obstruction talk about at the time because we would have been just pissy mad and that would have been fun for anybody to watch.
Yeah, if anything else would have happened, dude, anything else, I would have just lost it that day.
You would have flipped a pancake. Oh my gosh, that's a terrible thing.
That is a terrible thing. Oh my gosh, I was so tired at the end of that. But I mean, I think I had a really good time. I'm really appreciative that Fuser flew us out and did all that stuff.
This is my first time with my bike in the city, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait, Troy Baker. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, can we do the cheer?
I choked on myself.
If I did that perfectly, then that's gonna sound like chia ye ye chia. If you play it backwards, right? I don't think it'll work.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So the reason we're here, if you don't know, is because there's a huge ass motovlogger meetup here in Georgia. The Georgia 2016 Atlanta Motovlogger Meetup. And we did that, and now we have like half a day, or less than that. We have very little time. Our trips are always so packed. There's just not enough time. But we're out recording our own little videos now. But we did that yesterday, and that was the biggest, crotch bump, biggest meetup I've ever done. I am Ramekin, who is helping Chase run the event, took bets from us on how many people would actually show up.
Yeah.
I'm telling the story because I get to brag. But everyone guessed like, 300, 400, 500, in between. I guessed 600. This morning, Dad said they recorded everyone driving out of there on the motorcycles, and they did that head count. You know what that was?
What?
589.
Oh, crap. So 589 actually went on the ride.
Yes.
And then there was still more that didn't go.
Maybe. I don't know. But there are, but who knows how many.
Oh, yeah, true. So, yeah,
because people came to meet us, they didn't ride, they just wanted to meet us.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't have bikes, and the people that didn't have bikes didn't want to go on the ride. But yeah, like that is by far the biggest ride I've ever been on. So that was awesome.
So we're going to Topgolf.
And that is it.
It's so weird seeing that. I feel like I'm at home because I have one nearby, and I see it all the time, and I think, oh, my house must be nearby. I don't know. So that's really weird. I've never been to Topgolf though, even though I've seen it all the time. So this is gonna be special. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so fun. I'm so excited.
I could have gone by myself, but I didn't want to swing and play badly and have every other person in that place laugh at me. I'd rather go with friends and have them laugh at me. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, it's so much fun. Literally, the worse you are, the more fun you will have.
Good. I can do that. Up there.
Yes, we'll be one of them.
Just like bowling. Look at all the golf balls out there. Holy crap.
All right, we're gonna turn in right here.
Oh yeah.
Skeet.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining us on our little adventure. I'm winded. I shouldn't be tired yet. Freaking, this week's halfway over already. It has gone by very fast.
Dude, so freaking. It always does, but like, you always know it's gonna go by fast, but then you always get surprised at how fast it actually goes.
You always get surprised. By. Like, what? Oh my gosh, you're like I'm looking in your chrome visor. Do it again.
I'm doing the exact same thing to you.
Do it.
Oh my god. Wait, no, wrong hand.
That's so. You look like me. I'm copying you. Are you copying me? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably hopefully get other dual vlogs and videos if you haven't seen them. All with these people who do exhibit. Hey, Dan. What? So we'll be back later, but thank you, Chase, and all that. Keep that pose. See you guys later. Say goodbye, Chase.
Bye.